Friends, how SWP works or Systematic Withdrawal Plan works, but this part focuses corely on taxation. Tax saving is one of the most beneficial aspect of using Systematic Withdrawal Plan for the purpose of your annual withdrawal. Before we go ahead, a quick introduction. My name is CA Puneet Agarwal. I'm the founder of Banyan FA LLP, where we are one-stop shop for all finance needs of people. Please follow us on Instagram and YouTube, where we release weekly videos related to personal finance. We'll use the same spreadsheet which was used in part 1 on how SWP work. If you need the link of the first part, it's there at the bottom of this video. That will help you to understand the basics of it. Now let's go into the details of the same spreadsheet and we will get into the tax part. So a quick recap of this spreadsheet, which was used in part 1 as well. The first column talks about the date when the systematic withdrawals were done, and column B is talking about कि भाई उस कौन सी क्या NAV थी उस date when this was done. Column E is about कि हमने कितना withdraw कर रहे हैं per month, and if you see that the withdrawal rate keeps on increasing over a period of time because we have assumed 5% हम increase करेंगे withdrawal. 75,000 rupees से start किया था per month. ठीक है. Column K is about the कितने units redeem हो गए. So if we go to the last one as of December 2023, what we'll see is that we withdrew 1.22 lakhs per month. The prevailing NAV was 59 rupees. So the number of units which got withdrew was 1.22 divided by 59, which is 2045. Now, considering this video is about tax, and it's important to know in SWP, ये सारा का सारी आपने जो withdraw किया 1.22 lakhs is not considered as an income. यहाँ पर capital gain apply करता है. Capital gain का computation क्या होता है? Whatever you sold less the cost of that particular sale. The differential amount is your capital gain. That's what is going to be identified. And उस पे आप long term capital gain या short term capital gain, whatever is the case, you end up paying. So here, let's get into the interesting bit. Whatever is getting sold over this long period of time, वो खरीदा एक ही टाइम गया था, which was आज से 10 साल पहले in this example. The NAV was 17.29. So now let's look into how this thing transpired as recent as in 2023. So I'll expand a little bit more and I'll just move it a little bit right so that we can see it well. So let's see the cost of redemption for our investments. Go right at the bottom so that we can see the last installment उसमें क्या हुआ. So as of December 2013, we withdrew 1.22 lakhs. The withdrawal number of units was 2045, but the cost of this number of units was 2045 multiplied by the rate at which we bought 17 rupees. So in units की cost 35,000 rupees है from a capital gain perspective. So what is your gain? The gain is 1.22 lakhs जो आपके बैंक में आया less the cost which is 35,000 is 86,000 rupees. So this is very important part of SWP, that this is the part which is subject to tax. Now when this is your gain, and considering all of them are under equity invested scheme we have used, the tax rate on equity is 10% for long-term capital gain. So 10% of 86,000 is 8,600. So this is the tax over here. Now, this is the core crux. जिसने ये चीज़ समझ लिया वो ये समझ जाएंगे that long-term capital gain is more tax efficient than an interest income. Assume करते हैं आपके पास एक और investment vehicle है जहाँ पर आप similar amount of income हर महीने ले सकते हैं. So example आप 1.22 lakhs हर महीने ले सकते हैं. That's not a problem for you. But then this would be a part of your normal income, and depending upon the tax slab you are in, it could be anywhere from 10% tax to 30% tax. Now interestingly, अगर हम देखा जाए 1.22 lakhs into 12 would be around 15 lakh. So you are well close to 30%. So आप minimum 20% tax slab में तो हैं ही हैं minimum. So what would happen here is any other income source other than capital gain, it will be classified as a total income. So what will happen is अगर आप 10% tax slab में तो पूरा का पूरा installment 10% पे tax slab लगेगा. So compared to here, 10% was only on the gain. The gain component of 1.22 was only 86,000. It was not the whole 1.22 lakh. So आपकी tax liability was only 8,600. While here, the entire 1.22 even if you are at 10% tax slab, would be subject to the 10% tax slab. So lowest amount of tax slab पे भी you are paying higher tax than SWP. And if you are on the highest tax slab, you end up paying 30% of 1.22 lakhs, the example, illustrated example, as taxation. Now, what we did in this example of the whole 10 साल का जो withdrawal लिया, उसमें हमने over a period of time, we ended up withdrawing close to 1.26 crores worth of money, right? उसका जो gain part था, उस पे जब 10% tax लगाया इस duration में, the total tax outflow was 5.92 lakhs. At the closest 10% tax rate, I'll repeat, at the closest, कि assume करते हैं आपका tax rate 10% ही है, the amount of tax which you would have paid throughout this whole duration, if you can see at 10%, would be 12.6 lakhs. It is double of the SWP. बट आप अज्यूम एक अजम्पशन अगर अजम्पशन करें तो अजम्पशन पे एक और स्टेप आगे बढ़ते हैं दैट 1.22 lakhs will push you close to 30% tax slabs. So if you were in the 20 or 30% tax slabs, your tax payouts would be 25 lakhs and 37 or 38 lakhs respectively. So hence, it is very critical to understand that if you want to have a tax efficient income, SWP tries to provide you that vehicle by giving you capital gain as a mode of withdrawing rather than considering it as an income from other sources which are there in case of interest income. So make the best use of this vehicle so that it can help you to convert your recurring requirement into a tax efficient income so that more money comes into your pocket than into the taxman. If you like this video, do give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.